Hosted by Matt Riches.
$1 trillion tickers.
Watch the market unfold.
$1 trillion tickers.
Turning data to gold.
$1 trillion tickers.
Watch the market unfold.
$1 trillion tickers.
Turning data to gold.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Wherever you're tuning in from around the globe. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Welcome to the $1 Trillion Tickers broadcast. I'm your host, Matt Riches. We are back from a 3-day memorial. We're back. We're back from a 3-day Memorial Day weekend, and the futures are showing strength. SPX hit an all-time high. The Nasdaq 100 hit all-time high, and the Dow Jones futures hit an all-time high. This morning, the market is pulling back slightly from those highs, but we're still holding elevated levels. At 7 a.m., we do have CB consumer confidence coming out, so that's going to provide some volatility. So today's question is simple. Can buyers keep the risk-on move alive after the long weekend, or does consumer confidence slow down the movement, the momentum? I track the headlines, the data, and the market levels so you don't have to. This show is for education and entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research, but you could use this show as a foundation. This is the pre-market briefing, and let's get into the mindset before we get on these charts. This is our mantra. I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to be happy. I deserve the wealth that I'm building for me and my family. Riches and freedom, they come to our hands. I am the master of all I command. My learning is limitless. My earnings are too. The more I discover, the more I can do. The stock market is a machine of design, and I have the power to make that wealth mine. I am capable. I am skilled. I am bold. Blessings on the journey as the vision unfolds. All right, here's what makes this morning interesting. The market was closed yesterday for the holiday, but the futures were open. During that holiday session, we saw fresh all-time highs across the major futures. SPX hit 7,551. The Nasdaq 100 hit 29,913. And the Dow futures hit 51,128. That tells us that buyers were still active even though the regular market was closed. This morning, we're slightly off those highs, but we're still holding strong. We do have the economic data coming out at 7 a.m., so be aware of that. The forecast for that is 91.9. That number matters because it gives us a read on how consumers are feeling about the economy. If the confidence comes in stronger than expected, that may support the risk-on tone. If it comes in weaker, traders may question whether the consumer is starting to feel pressure from inflation rates or the geopolitical uncertainty. The Fear and Greed Index is at 59, so we definitely got some room to run. It is closer to neutral than extreme greed. All right. Brent crude is around $100 a barrel. Gold is around $4,500 an ounce. The 10-year Treasury yield is down from Tuesday's highs, which was 4.69. It's currently around 4.56, so that's good. That's definitely some relief. The VIX is under 17 now, so we're feeling good about that. It's giving the market room to run. Semiconductors are strong here in the pre-market. Micron, Marvell, Intel, Dell, still carrying momentum. All right, let's get into Robert Greene's daily law for today and how it applies to investing and trading. Title: The Sincerity Ploy. Daily law. By pretending to bear their heart to you, clever non-players know They make it more likely that you will reveal your own secrets. They give you a false confession in hopes you give them a real one. Today's law is about false openness. Robert Greene is warning that sincerity can sometimes be used as a tactic. Someone may appear vulnerable. They may share something personal. They may seem like they're opening up. But the real goal is to lower your guard and let you reveal more than you should. The lesson is to listen carefully, but stay observant. Do not confuse a performance of honesty with real trust. In long-term investing, this applies to a company communication. A company can sound transparent. A CEO can sound honest. Management can admit small problems to make investors trust the bigger story, but investors still have to look at the evidence. Revenue, margins, cash flow, debt, guidance, execution. Do not let polished sincerity replace the numbers. Trust the data more than the performance. For day trading, this connects directly to price action. The market can look like it's giving you a clean signal. A breakout can look sincere. A pullback can look harmless. A bounce can look safe, but price still has to prove itself. Do not let your capital, do not reveal your capital to a setup before the market confirms it. Wait for the level, wait for the reaction, wait for the move to prove it's real. Stay patient, stay disciplined. Execution over emotion, process over prediction. Now let's get on these charts, y'all. All right, let's start with SPY. Currently in the pre-market at 751.38. It is in price discovery land. To the downside support, we got the previous all-time high at 749.53, followed by 748.95, 748.15, 746.60. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 751.69, followed by this level in price discovery line, 751.90. Then I have a level we just run very nicely throughout the day, 756.75. Next, we got QQQ currently in the pre-market at 726.35. It actually broke above my price discovery line level of 725.80. So below that, I have 724, 722.12, 720.05, 718.10. And above that, I have only one level of 731.50 if we just run all day. The VIX is at 1670. NVIDIA currently in the pre-market at 218.30. To the downside support, we got 216.55, 214.80, 214.25, 212.90. To the upside resistance, we got 218.50, 221, 222.40, 225.10. Next, we got Google currently in the pre-market at 383.88. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low at 383, followed by 381.75, 379.80. To the upside resistance, we got 386.10, followed by the pre-market high at 386.31, and then 388.75, 392.50. Next, we got Apple currently in the pre-market at 310.95. To the downside support, we got 310.50, 309, 307.95, 305.85. To the upside resistance, we got the all-time high of 311.40, and then we got this level here in price discovery land at 314.15. Next, we got Microsoft currently in the pre-market at 418.34. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low of 417.96. 417.25, 416.33, 415.70, 414.44. To the upside resistance, we got 419.90, 420.45, 422.10, 424.40. Next, we got Amazon currently in the pre-market at 267.24. To the downside support, we got 267, 266.25, 264.75. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 269, 269.60, 270.75, 273.60. Next, we got TSM currently in the pre-market at 412. To the downside support, we got 411.45, 409.25, and the pre-market low of 408.18. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 413.35, 413.55, 416.35. Next, we got AVGO currently in the pre-market at 418.49. To the downside support, we got 414.95, followed by 412.23, 410.21. To the upside resistance, we got 420, 424.15, 427.10. Next, we got Meta currently in the pre-market at 611.41. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low at 610, followed by 606.95, and then 646. To the upside resistance, we got 614.80, and then we got the bottom of this gap at 620.86. Next, we got Tesla currently in the pre-market at 429.80. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low of 426.20, followed by 420.54, 412.90. To the upside resistance, we got the bottom. We got 431.50. We got the bottom of this gap at 434.70. The middle of the gap at 437.92, and the top of the gap at 441.14. Next, we got Walmart currently in the pre-market at 120.04. To the downside, we got 118.91, 118, 115.50. To the upside resistance, we got 120.50, 121.95, 124.40. And Berkshire B currently in the pre-market at 485.91. To the downside support, we got 485.50, 484.90, 482.73. To the upside resistance, we got 487.19, 449.40. All right. So those are our levels. Set your alerts. Thank you for tuning in to Trend Dollar Tickers. I'm your host, Matt Riches. Shout out to everybody on YouTube Live. We'll be back, not at the market open because I will be trading today. We'll be back for the market check-in after I'm done trading and probably after I'm done working out. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom.
Financial freedom.